Thanks for joining us on the weekend edition of National Focus. I'm Prisca Julien. Coming up, commuters asked to cooperate with temporary traffic arrangement, corned beef import ban lifted, and Grand 4 MP pleased with developments in his constituency. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honourable Member of Parliament for the Grand Bay constituency, Justina Charles, is on a mission to upgrade the new homes government will provide to her constituents under the Housing Revolution program. Honourable Charles has almost completed the first of many to come. On GIS's recent visit to her constituency, Honourable Charles gave a tour of the near-complete one-bedroom home.
One of the things you find is that with the plywood houses, the conditions, if it's not well taken care of, and depending on the condition of the weather situation, it gets, in a dilapidated condition so fast that I felt it was probably not economically prudent to continue that way. So I thought, although the groove and tongue may be a little more expensive, but I think in the final analysis it would be more cost effective to probably do it.
The estimated cost for such a home is $45,000. Honourable Charles says although the contractor has gone a little over budget, she is satisfied with the quality of work done on this first model of the project.
The contractor did a very fine job, and with the concrete attached to it, at least the bathroom concrete is attached to it, so it allows them to be able to, it probably will reduce on cost for maintenance. So I just thought that I wanted to start it to see what it looks like and how much it is going to cost. Because it's the first one, I really wanted the contractor to pay attention to every cent so I would have an exact cost for having it.
73-year-old Claude Charles, who lived with relatives, will be the recipient of this first home. He is pleased to receive this invaluable gift from the government.
I feel good because I haven't got money to build one on my own, and she came out and helped me, so I feel good about it. I feel glad that I have this house. The only thing with me, I would like to stay there and enjoy the times while I'm there, to make the best of it. I would like to tell her thank you for what she has done for me, and I hope she will keep up the good work, helping people that can help themselves, and taking times off to visit them as usual and to continue the good work.
Honourable Charles says these homes will be built to assist the elderly and young single mothers in her constituency. The Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development has concluded another business training seminar for budding entrepreneurs. A closing ceremony was held on Thursday for the two-day training, which took place in the community of Grand Bay. The training is to increase business competency of budding entrepreneurs and small business owners seeking to grow their businesses. Most of the participants are recipients of small grants for business from the Ministry of Commerce. The Honourable Member of Parliament for Petit Savan constituency, Dr. Kenneth Daru, addressed the participants on behalf of the Honourable MP for Grand Bay, Justina Charles.
We've invested millions and millions of dollars, and PS can probably give you the actual figure, into what we call small business development. And whilst we have many success stories, I'm sure your facilitator would have told you that we also have many failures. And hence the reason for this workshop here for the past couple of days, in order to train you and to better equip you and to try to turn the failure ratio onto the success side. So as the PS and your facilitator and the order, your testimonials rightly said, it cannot be business as usual, because the success of a business will depend on how well you manage it, how well you keep records.
The workshop was facilitated by Natasha Yiloy Labad.
I am happy to say that you now understand why accounting and tracking your business progress is absolutely an essential ingredient for your success. We did the entrepreneurial self-test, and many of you felt very competent and accomplished and convinced that having scored 72 and above, that you had the prerequisite skills. Some of you have recognized that in order to continue to be relevant or to be competent at managing and executing your business initiatives, that you are going to have to spend some time homing in on those areas that you have discovered competency gaps. It is never too late to begin learning.
Some of the participants shared their experiences of the 2 days of learning.
For a long while, I've been thinking of opening my own company, starting off, and it was kind of a pull and back for me. But with this session, I've learned a lot, and I believe that it is in me, and I will bring it out with all my effort with my business.
I definitely learned from the professionals and got more insight on budgeting and business tracking tools and techniques. I will ensure that the information I have acquired today will be a plus to my new business.
I learned a lot. I got a lot of knowledge on accounting, management skills, business, interacting with others, other ideas of business that I might be interested in.
In more news, as the government of Dominica is in its final stages of the $18.2 million West Bridge project, the Dominica Police Force is asking commuters to take note of the temporary traffic arrangements in the capital city. In an exclusive interview with GIS News on a Thursday, Police Inspector Pelham John Baptist asked the Dominican public to cooperate as the traffic department has made some changes to the traffic arrangements that were in place before the construction of the bridge.
Vehicles traveling along Great George Street will now turn left along River Street and then right on Kings Lane, and then left again on Riverbank to the Chinese Friendship Bridge to exit the city of Rosa. The section of road along Riverbank from the intersection of Upper Lane has been cordoned off. Therefore, vehicles traveling along Riverbank from Independence Street will turn left on Upper Lane. The section of road at Pottersville on St. Johnson's Avenue from the petrol filling station to Marvel's Bar on Stable Street has been cordoned off from vehicular traffic. However, pedestrian access is available to the business places such as Malcolm, Stables & Sons, and Cashways. Now, these arrangements will continue until the end of April 30th, 2017.
Inspector John Baptist urged citizens to work with the police to ensure the smooth flow of traffic during this time.
We are asking the general public to cooperate with the traffic department, because what is going on is for the benefit of everyone in Dominica. With any construction that's going on, it will impede vehicular flow. We must make sacrifices. So all we're asking for is to understand that this is the last phase of the bridge being constructed, and with that comes a change in the traffic in the streets available to exit Roseau.
In 2015, government had identified the rebuilding of the West Bridge as a priority project to improve the capital both aesthetically and structurally. The integrity of the West Bridge was further compromised after being buffeted for several hours by the raging Roseau River during Tropical Storm Erica. Ground was broken for the $18.2 million project on April 22nd and is being funded by Dominica's Economic Citizenship Program. The official opening of the new West Bridge is scheduled for May 1st, 2017. You're watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Grand Fork constituency, Ivor Stephenson, is pleased with the continued developments in the various communities under his responsibility. Speaking at a town hall meeting on Monday, a point of pride for the MP was the rehabilitation of the Monjon Primary School.
We saw the rehabilitation of the Monjon Primary School, and since I have been parent here, I can tell you I have seen rehabilitation works on the Monjon School 3 times, on 3 different occasions. Each time we see works being undertaken for various persons, for various purposes. And up to January, we know that there was much renovation done, especially to ensure that that school became bad-proof because of the issues of bat infestation and other pests that they were experiencing. But this afternoon, I was in the school, and I can tell you that the teachers, the school children, are much comfortable because they're no longer experiencing the difficulties that they had just over 5-6 months just prior to January 2017.
The playing field in Monjon was another area which received much needed attention. The Honorable Parliamentary Representative highlighted the school transportation program as another necessary initiative made possible through the government of Dominica.
Not only are children transported to secondary schools, but I have gone further to ensure that every child here who goes to the state college is being transported. So no child at any one level of education is being left back. So that is what this government has done to ensure that we continue to improve the well-being of young people in one job.
In the area of housing, he commented that over 75% of persons living in Monjon have received housing assistance and made the commitment to ensure that all residents of his constituency have improved bathroom facilities. Honorable Stevenson made mention of the significant development of potable water made available to all within his constituency.
Since I have been here as a parent, I have ensured that water is brought to the homes of the people of this community. And everybody here can no longer complain of shortage of water, except if God forbid we have, say, periods of drought or bad weather conditions where the system is interrupted. This in itself, like I tell people, is a very important goal when you look at the overall goals of a country's development. When we know that we can provide possible pipe of water to our community. We're talking about health. The absence of disease means that people no longer can access water systems that they're not too sure about, which can get them sick. And everybody who gets the water from the tap, they're happy, they're comfortable because they know that they're drinking water that is safe. And that is one of the important things that I have done as a parent in this constituency, is to ensure that the young people have access to potable water.
The Grand Fork MP also made note of small business support, $49,000 for small businesses in his constituency. The Ministry of Trade, the Environmental Health Department, and the veterinary unit within the Ministry of Agriculture is reporting that Dominica's recent import ban on corned beef originating from Brazil has been lifted. The ban followed reports from the Brazilian authorities that several major Brazilian processors have been selling rotten beef and poultry. The companies were alleged to have paid hefty bribes to auditors in exchange for fraudulent sanitary license. Director of Trade Mathan Walter reports that none of the companies implicated in the recent rotten meat probe have not exported products to Dominica.
The Ministry of Trade, Energy and Employment, the Environmental Health Department, and the Veterinary Unit within the Ministry of Agriculture is pleased to announce that a decision has been taken with immediate effect to lift the import ban and reintroduce into circulation the sale of corned beef originating from Brazil. On April 4, 2017, new empirical information received from the CARICOM Secretariat indicated that none of the companies implicated in the rotten meat probe in Brazil have exported beef or chicken to Dominica. The decisions and actions which were taken during this incident were intended to protect the public health against any potential risk from food sources.
Finally, this news time, students of the Siniku Primary School visited the Government Information Service on Friday. Students got the opportunity to witness the behind-the-scenes process of news production. Here are some scenes of their visit. Let's join Lurie and Graham Carter for this week's edition of Flashback. Welcome to this week's edition of Flashback. In the headlines this week, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has committed $4 million for housing in the community of St. Joseph. These funds will cover the cost for the construction of 50 new homes and repairs for a number of homes for residents. Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Paybush constituency Rosalind Paul has revealed that $550,000 has been made available by the government of Dominica for the construction of 50 washrooms in Calavishi. Honorable Paul stated that the project will be implemented by the village council and will engage persons of the surrounding communities. A contract of over $500,000 was signed for work to commence on the Dubla River Defense Wall. Funds for the project has been provided under the Basic Needs Trust Fund BNTF 8 program, which is being implemented under the Ministry of Social Services, Family and Gender Affairs. Honorable Minister for Social Services, Family and Gender Affairs, Lady Catherine Daniel, stated that she is pleased that a promise made at a town hall meeting on the 26th of March is being fulfilled. Contractor selected for the project is Caribbean Concrete Limited. The National Health Insurance Pilot Program has been formally launched. The National Health Insurance Pilot Program will assist young mothers and mothers-to-be to relieve the plight of securing funds necessary to finance the cost of critical health care for both themselves and their infants. The Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, has committed to build 70 homes for residents of Lagos who are in need of urgent housing. These homes will be built in Cotton Hill, part of the Cottage constituency. The parliamentary representative for the Maho constituency, Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, has revealed that over $1 million has been approved for the development of roads in Canefield, Campbell, Checkhole Valley, and River Estates. He also revealed that over $600,000 has been made available for road rehabilitation in the Jimit and Warner areas. Over $1.2 million has been approved for road rehabilitation in the Grand Fork constituency. Honorable Parliamentary Representative for that constituency, Ivor Stevenson, revealed that road edge failure in the area of Fort Morgan will be addressed thanks to the government of Dominica. He stated that over $140,000 has been approved for further road improvement in Mont John. Honorable Minister for Agriculture Johnson Drygo has encouraged Dominican farmers to uphold their agreements with the Dominica Export-Import Agency Dexter. The minister explained that farmers who do not maintain commitments of providing Dexter with agricultural produce are causing serious damage to markets established by Dexter. He believes that selling produce for a few cents more than Dexter offers is not worth the
impairment done to the excess structure market system. The Honorable Minister warned that there is no competition arising from agricultural markets. Therefore, Dominica cannot afford to be inconsistent with production. These were some of the headline stories making the news this week. For details of each of these stories and others, visit our website or Facebook page. Back to you, Prisca.
Thank you, Lurian. And that's the English segment of the news. Shaakira Pierre is next with the Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Projet Kai ka reçoit attention à constituency Colio. Power Sala sorti hod mam parlement pour constituency Sala, Honorable Lady Catherine Daniel.
À la plateforme Pierre, nous ni Kai pour moun qui affecté tropical storm America. Ada moun Colio qui tapé Kai là, pas j'ai moun Colio qui souffert, mais yo qui tapé Jacques Bistri, il Ada moun qui tapé avec nous ni moun Bioche qui souffert aussi, yo même qui tapé place là. Donc avec Kai, nous ne ada moun yo besoin Kai. Ada moun ni yo besoin Kai yo manger. Nous là pour aider moun nou. Avec until such time qui moun nou happy play avec ça nous ka fait nous que continuer avec travail là nous pour faire ba moun nou parce que nous là pour servir moun nou avec nous qui servir yo bien.
Plusieurs moun petit entreprise en Guabe we suivre assistance toinement en manière pour courir petit business. Ministre Commerce code toinement pour ces moun ça là 2 jours mercredi et puis jeudi semaine ça là. Membre parlement pour Guabe Honorable Justina Charles bien plaisir pour programme là.
Premier bitin, nous ni des 3 moun qui font training en small business management because nous over pour des 3 semaines qui passaient autant plusieurs moun qui viennent demander pour assistant en petit business. So moi tapé nous genre en des valeurs moun avait ou pas ka ouais business là qu'a fait qu'on supposé qu'on take vle way. So moi d'accord pour faire un training ba yo pour aider yo comprendre comment pour faire un business, comment pour manager business là, pour ça faire bien. Because vous savez si vous bas mon l'argent en dans business, ou le business là profiter avec yo là yo ça employé quoi yo ça employé d'autres monde avec yo même ça fait assez l'argent pour garder compte quoi yo avec garder compte famille yo. So small business d'accord avec monter tellement content les mo parler avec yo après un meeting monter ni en constituency où là yo d'accord pour faire training. So aujourd'hui yo ni des 3 monde là qui font training. Yo fait pour 2 jours aujourd'hui avec demain ça dire où là yo qui parler avec yo comment pour faire business yo.
Et puis finalement, officier PAHO Dr. Prisca Julien a complimenté le gouvernement Dominique pour le système primary health care. Dr. Julien fait parole à la pendant il a délivré l'adresse en cérémonie pour lancer National Health Insurance à l'hôtel Fort Young Lady. Programme ça qui target femmes celles qui n'y n'ont 3 l'année et puis ça qui plus jeune taper assistance santé. Dr. Crowley fait parole qui programme gouvernement pour avancer système santé qui bénéficie Dominica. Il fait parole qui initiative gouvernement une action qui bien formidable. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Non moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Ni un bon week-end. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip for juggling many tasks. Multitasking has become a part of our work culture. If you find yourself wearing many caps or trying to complete a number of projects at once, here are some tips to help you do so successfully. Create a plan. Strategizing out a plan will get you focused and take your brain out of the trough of worry and defeat. Don't be a yes person. If you're already juggling your fair share of balls, it is not wise to take on more. Learn to say no. And lastly, know your perfect juggling amount. It's hard to escape multitasking, but overdoing it can result in an exercise of futility, doing a little here and a little there and never completing anything significant. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past national focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I am Prisca Julien. Thanks for watching.